There'll be a feed there. Baz, all right, mate. I haven't even started yet, pal. We had trouble starting because didn't want to eat for some strange reason. Never seen that. I think it's because she was on camera. What do you reckon? It's got to be, hasn't it? It's starstruck on camera. Didn't want to go for it. Anyway, first thing you got to do, female on stick. I prefer a vertical surface, vertical stick, but doing this on here for the camera. So hopefully he can get in. Sometimes if it's not vertical, he can't get in to get round here. I'm just going to touch her ass with the paintbrush. And she didn't turn round, so that's good. I'm hoping this guy is full enough. You should feed the male first, but this guy did not want to eat, and he's being a bit of a dick. So, do you want to go on that? Do you want to go behind her? Brush in hand at this point. Go on. Behind her. She's over here. Over there. Over here. He's very skittish. They don't not usually like this. Now, he could attack her now, which would really upset me. Or
he's looking at her,
and she could rip his head off. So you can normally tell you've got to make a decision on. Come here, babe. That's it. Come on. Okay. She doesn't want to leave for the food, which is good. I'm going to cheat here. A bit of sugar water. I'll put it on the roach. I've only put a little dab on, but I'm sure it's got to make a roach taste better. This is the part where we're waiting. She's happy. She's got a roach. He's just thinking about it. What we're looking for is movement in his antenna. Usually giving it a bit of this.
He's looking at her butt.
Yeah, but the trouble is they can do this for 40 minutes without doing the bloody thing.
Fun.
Or he could jump on her in a minute. So we have to see.
Maybe you should sing them a song.
Well, I was going to put some Barry White on, but I'd get demonetized, so.
Sing your own.
I don't know any Barry White. There you go. So you can encourage him a little bit just by, I'm very, very gently touching him there. His antenna is starting to wobble.
Oh, I can see that.
She needs to be 3 to 4 weeks after her last molt. She's on, I think, 3.5 weeks. Sadly, I failed to write it down. So I'm going off guessing here. Now, if I'm out, she won't be interested. She's very skinny. Should be a little bigger than that before you start, but we'll see. This may end up in a mess because I'm filming it. There are a few more tricks. I mean, you can use the paintbrush to encourage him. I find gentle blowing on them. I have to be very careful what I say now. But if you give him a gentle blow, yeah, you understand what I mean? It sometimes will encourage him, as it does with all men.
No comments.
It can also make him a bit on the nasty side. Because he can get a little anxious. And you're gonna come on. He doesn't look very interested. He's a month and a half old at least, maybe 2. So he should be well up for it. I don't like the fact he's not eating, though. He didn't want to, so that worries me.
Also not with the sugar water.
Yeah, that's not really food, though. I use the sugar water just to keep them busy.
Ah.
It's like I said, put a bit on that roach. So if he jumps on her, she'll really, really into that roach. Rather than she's got the choice, like, do I care that he's on me back, and drop my tasty sugar coated roach? You know, most of the time they're not interested in what the male is doing if they've got a sugar coated roach. I should start dipping them in chocolate or something. That was a joke, if anybody is watching. Do not dip your roaches in chocolate. They have no second, so therefore it would kill them.
I think that was pretty obvious, but okay.
Yeah, you know what people are like.
Yeah.
Damn humans. In a week's time, you get somebody sending me an email saying, I've killed all my mantis because I've dipped my cockroaches in chocolate like salt. That's, come on, dude. The brush isn't particularly for batting anyone away. What I generally do, if he jumps on her and she looks, you can tell by looking at her if she's going to do something about it. They can hook behind the head and grab them. So what I tend to do is just put the brush there behind her head, and they will grab the brush instead of the male.
Okay.
But I keep the brush out of the way until last minute. Come on, mate. Because once he's on, then normally just ignore them. Come on, mate. Are you going to get on or what?
He's looking.
Here we go with a gentle blow. No tongues. They're here. How about you, darling? I also sometimes test by just gently touching the back. He knew he jumped. Come here, bed. Come here. There's nowhere to go at the end of that. But he's definitely concentrating on her.
Yeah, I can see.
Now she's now, because I only put a tiny drop on there. I'm not putting like tons on it. Because I put that on, she's now actually licking the roach rather than eating it. Come on, fella. Get on her back. Do your thing. I'll say again, these are Sphodromantis coxalis, which I think the common name, as far as I know, they haven't got one, but I think the common name is the Guiana Mantis. I don't know, something like that. That might even be yours, to be honest, Guiana. I can't remember.
Oh, I really don't know.
The common one is the Neola, which I have on a plant here, right next to these guys. But these you don't really see these in the UK. Or the Sphodromantis. You can really tell when you look inside the legs there. They've got inside their raptors. They've got little gold dots going down them. And that's about fairly much one of the only features I can tell He's more different. The males are definitely different. You can spot them easily, the wing shapes and everything. But the females look very, very similar to the Lineola, apart from them gold spots. Well, they do to me anyway. I might just be.
For me, they all look the same.
Well, they don't really. It's just casting an eye on. If anybody is watching and anybody watches this in the future, if you've got a Pseudopriabrota Wahlbergi, a spiny flower mantis female adult, I'm in need of one. So I can make babies. Come on, dude. Come on. Am I going to have to join in? We're having a threesome. Come on, pal. I'll tell you what, you're better off waiting for a second because she's nearly out of roach. And she might swap it for Mantis. Ooh, Here we go. Now this is, can you see the standoff now?
Uh-huh. She's still eating.
Yeah, she's also giving the evils. Now, when you get to this position where she's turned around, he touched her, you see, and she wasn't sure what's going on. And now she's getting herself in a strong position. And she doesn't know what's going on here. She's like, what the hell's happening? Now, I wouldn't have normally let her turn around, but I'm just letting you do that. I want to see what she does. She's actually giving a threat pose to him. That to me tells me she's not interested in mating because of the threat pose she's coming here now. He's not doing anything. He's just staying still and being quiet like a good boy because he knows better. But her, full threat pose. No, come on. That was a hook. Do you see the hook? We'll try and get her to do it again. You're not going to do it now, are you? Yeah, this is a position he does not want to be in. Sometimes you can get her back on the food by grabbing a leg or something and giving it a tug, but there's not much left on there for me to grab. Yeah. Now, they are not going to pair. They are not going to pair. She's still half threat posing here. If he got on her back, she would do him in.
So what now?
Well, you've got a choice. We can stop the stream, or I suppose I could try and pair a broken dead leaf.
Is it broken?
She's sort of broken. A back.
Oh, the one you told me about.
Yeah, tarsus on her back legs. They're just not sticky. Her pads have gone completely. After she molted, her pads were knackered. So she's very unstable. She's fine, but she's unstable. You, come on. Come on. Be a good girl. You can have another roach in a minute if you're good. Wait. Let's go. Turn around.
The male is not moving.
Turn around. Turn around. Be good. There you go. Now his antennae are going again now. He's considering it.
So you're still going to try? Even if she's not eating?
Yeah.
Risky.
Yeah, it is, but that's part of the fun, isn't it?
I guess.
I don't know why she's not eating. Give it me. Give it me. at that cockroach goo on me. Bloody. Wait.
Oh, is she eating again?
Nope.
Oh.
You wanted this stuff. It's made her start to eat. She didn't have any of that, by the way. I didn't give her any. I just shown her the bottle. But they're stupid, you know.
They are so easily distracted.
Yeah, that's the problem. They focus on one thing, and that's what makes them. Some people think they're dumb. Because even when they move the head round and they're looking at something, it's like him now. You can see him. His line of sight is here where that paintbrush is, like at her ass.
Yeah.
But if I'm over here, he can see this as well. And this. You don't realize that they don't have to move the head to be able to see other things around them. You know, she's running out of cockroach. I'm going to try and find another male for her. Got one. I have to give her by hand because she doesn't appear to appreciate the tongues for some reason. Right. Hello, mate. What's this? Don't grab me finger. What's this? Do you want it or not? Wow, she's very sensitive. Look at her. She was threat posing the cockroach. And yet she's eating one that was bigger. I don't know. Women can't figure it out. No matter how long you know them, you still can't figure it out. We find something. You'll do. Ah! Bloody cockroach was running up my arm then. Oh, I hate these things. Do you keep red runners? Shady.
Yeah, I'm here. I was reading the chat. What did you say?
Keep red runners.
Yeah, I keep red runners. I let some red runners escape yesterday. That's fun.
Oh yeah. I had one escape. Oh, this is smaller. I'm letting you have one of my females. Come on. Do you want it? There you go. Yeah, you got it now. Right, he's got a chance now. He's a bit of a wimp, though, I need to be honest with you. He should have got on there long ago. So I'm going to help him this time. Go on, mate. Let me just touch her ass. Come here. Come here, you. Touch your ass. It's okay. It's okay. This is Mantis grooming. If this goes off the screen or anything to go anywhere you can't see properly, let me know and I'll move it. Because like this is just a chunk of wood. Right. Camera looks like it's pointing that way to me. Dude, go for it, will you?
He's a bit shy.
He's a wimp. What are you doing?
What is she doing?
She couldn't get her arm around the cockroach, so she's perseverance. And it's just like this is perseverance for us because we've got to wait for this dozy pillock to get on with it. No, I pushed him up a bit, but
Mark is asking you. Shut up. Mark is asking you when you're going to breed spiders.
We've actually talked about that last night.
Didn't you have a female avicularia? Female? Yeah.
I don't know what we've got.
I think you told me that you had an avicularia.
I don't.
Or do you have more mature females?
No.
Aha.
As far as I don't know what we've got. Honestly, Shady, it's all that little. She just the spiders in one corner and the snails. So she's got her spiders on top, and then she's got a crap load of snails, and that's her corner. So I don't even deal with it.
Okay.
But we did discuss breeding spiders. The only trouble with the spiders is they're hard work, and there's the time it takes. He's going to go for it now. He's going to go for it, I think. You see, breeding spiders, you don't have to do all this.
Well, you have, but it's not taking too long normally.
Once they connect, they could be 10, 12 hours.
Yeah.
And at any point in that 10 or 12 hours, she could kill him. That's not something we want to happen. So, come on, mate. Oh, yeah. There's also looking at the prices of spider slings. And to be honest with you, they're not really worth anything, are they?
Nope. Depends on the species.
It does, but I mean, it's something we don't do at the moment. So if I was going to start, I'm going to start on a species that's easy and cheap. You're not going to start off on an expensive species, eh?
No, but don't do curly hairs. Don't do it.
I wouldn't have one in the house. That's okay. I don't like them. The hairier the spider, the less I like it. I don't know whether he wants to stagger or eat it. Can't tell.
He is wiggling a bit. Oh, he's moving.
Yeah, I don't like the way he's doing his arms. I'll call them arms. Here's my problem. He's decided to make his move as she's running out of cockroach. Because, you know.
He's moving again.
Yeah. Always makes me paranoid, this part, because it's just the speed at which they go at. Grab it properly. Grab it properly. Hold it. There, now you can go for it, mate. Let's turn around for you. So most people at this point, don't look at me like that. Come on. Most breeders at this point are just like, leave these guys and go off and do what they want to do. And leave its chance, but I don't like leaving its chance. Don't give me a dirty look. Here, I'll steal this. I'll steal it. Oh, you have to bite its toes first. That's it. Yeah, this is the part. Honestly, guys, this can take ages. I mean, I could speed it up, but this isn't exactly in the best position for me. So, come on. I'm just gently brushing the end of his wing here. Go on, that's it. Get on. I mean, I could actually just pick him up and put him on. You know that, right? That is another option.
Is it a good option?
I don't think it's the best option. It's one of the options where it's a shock for her to the point where she'd probably try and grab him. But I'm not doing that anyway until she's eaten the head of that cockroach, because I don't want that cockroach being dropped and running around my room. So until she took its head off, it might still run around the room, but not for long. Right, you're going to go for it or what, pal? Although I have to jump in here and add a threesome to the party. Is that what you're doing with that head now? Is it gone? Yeah, no head. Right, look at that. Look how placid she was then. Look, playing with the food. Look. Look. Come on, dude. Come on. That's the one. She's just standing tall there. Spiders do that as well, don't they? Stand tall.
Yeah, sometimes.
When they're a bit, being a bit aggressive. Come on, girl. Come on. Don't attack me.
Well, I mean, I would attack you if you do that to me.
I'm not trying to bone her, though, am I? That's his job. Come on. Now eat your cockroach. I'll fool you again. What's this bottle? Bottle? What's this? Yeah, that's it. Wing. She's not in a really good position here at all, Corin. Come on, mate. Come on. I'll tell you what. Come here. Come here. Come here. That's the one. Right, you behave. Right, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go this way. Ah.
Oh, and there he goes.
And then he comes back again. Come on, get on there. Look at that. Evidently that's sexy to you. Come on. Personally, I'm looking right at it and it's doing nothing for me. Doesn't seem to be doing anything for you either. You get this sometimes. You get some males will just mess about for ages. Some will just get right on. And you find the second time they mate, the pair, which is so nervous. The second time they pair, it will just boom, right on. No problem. If he does actually ever get on her, he's going to grip hold of her really tight, mush his face into her back, and then he's not going to do anything for quite a while. He won't connect. You can tell because look how nervous he is. As soon as she moves, he's thinking, she's going to eat me. But he's just nervous constantly. I don't want to make him too nervous, else he'll attack her. Come on, mate. There's also another good way of checking. Mantis, when they see food or they're eating, generally their abdomen will bob.
Okay.
So if you check if his abdomen is just staying still, he's probably not going to attack her. But if it's bobbing, there's a good chance he's going to have a go. There's loads of little signs you can pick up on. His antennas are still now. They're stiff. He's not being responsive at all. She may just need a little longer. But this is the sort of crap I have to put up with on a daily basis.
Poor you.
This can take a while, and people say, "Oh, I've not seen you," Or, oh, you've not made a video for a bit. Yeah, no, I haven't. No. I've been staring at the arse of a mantis for 3 hours, so no, I haven't. Because I do this, and I've got hundreds of mantis over there that I've got to feed. Are you going to go for it or what, pal? I don't think he is. I don't think we're going to get any kind of action here today. She wasn't really big enough. She's still a bit paranoid about adult roaches, which is really weird for this species because they are aggressive. He didn't want to eat. I'm not sure whether... are you going to go for that? Might just leave him to it? Now, luckily, even if he does get aggressive, it probably just hit her rather than actually try to bite her. Right, he's started to think about it again. His antennas are going, and he's creeping up. He's not in the best position, or she isn't, for me to prevent any wrestling matches.
He is moving.
Yeah.
Slowly.
I'm not sure if he just wants to steal her dinner. Mate, hurry up. She's nearly through a third roach. Come on. I'd say on average, this between the male behind her and feeding the female, on average, I'd say it was about 20 minutes before he will make a move. On average, like I say, some do it in the first minute or two, and some do this, which take forever. But to be fair, I have been poking my nose in a lot, and that can distract them, so I could have disturbed them myself.
Yeah, maybe.
But generally, they're such a focused animal that it doesn't matter what you do. As you saw before, I can play with the food, look, and everything. They're so focused on what they're doing that they don't seem to care whether you're there or not. So I'm not sure whether me poking around and pointing and just so I can do it for the camera is I'm not sure whether that's bothering him or not.
She doesn't seem to care.
No, I'm going to try and turn around once more time because she's in a really bad position there, and then I'll just try and I'll try and force it if you like. Go on, babe. Come on. Come on. He's paranoid.
He's gone.
He's paranoid. He's right. He's looking back now.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what's going on? Guys, I'm not stealing your girlfriend. Come on. Promise you. Right, come on, dude. Look. Look, she didn't turn.
Oh,
I was going to there. Sorry, dude. Did she move? Come on up. You are being a right little madam, aren't you? On the stick. No, not that way. Don't attack me. Oh, yes. How's that? Make it even harder for me to do. In fact, I'm going to go around the other side of the table. Come on, mate. What's that? Oh, this is going to be hard. Oh, you missed, you clown. I think he tried to fly on her then, and then missed because they're dopey. Hopefully. He's seen something over here now. She's like completely focused. She's now broken. Come here. Here's a really nervous one, this guy. Really nervous. You're halfway there, pal. Oh, look, ignore him. Ignore him. You've got a roach here, darling. Come here. And you're a pussy, mate. Oh, you really are, aren't you? Look. What's that? What's that? Come on, pal. This isn't the easiest position for me. Sexy time. No, I said sexy time, not dinner time. Come here. Go on. Get on with it. No, he's not going to do it. I'm going to have to keep him out. I'm going to have to keep him out and play with him for the next couple of days because he is so nervous that every little thing. Yeah, he's really, really nervous. Come here, mate. We'll give you all another shot. Come on. Look at that. No. Here. Not in the best position, this. Don't look at me. I'm not doing it. Go on. Get on with it. There. Look. Look. Lady parts. Go for them. Come on. Come on. No, he's too nervous, too skittish, too nervous. I think she needs to be a little older. When it gets like this, I would have given up a while back, actually. What I would normally do is put them back in their respective places and leave them and try again in a few days. It doesn't always hit it off first time. I mean, you know that with spiders because they don't either, do they?
No.
You sort of like go to pair them up and the male might run away, mightn't he? Or the female's extremely aggressive. So, but she's finished her ropes there, mate. Don't start looking at her now.
He's looking.
Yes, now she's finished her roach. See how... yeah, you're aggressive, aren't you? No, that's moss. Don't eat the moss. You get your guts tangled. You can be so dumb. Shall I carry on?
What you mean?
Well, I would have normally given up a while back when he's 2.
Well, I think you should. Maybe try the other one.
And try the dead leaf. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this skittish, dozy old git in. Or he's frightening me and everything. He's so skittish. I'm going to put him away. Come on, pal. Yeah, you've got a massive tank for a mantis here. Come on, here. He's in a 60-centimetre tall ectoterror.
Yeah, I can see.
Ow! Not me. Ah! Come on. Come on. Good kill. You're not, though. You're going in the bloody jar. Come on. In your jar. Here. Now. Here's the problem with the dead leaves. The other dead leaf is... Oh. up there somewhere. Wait a minute, I'll show you. The other deck leaf is up there near the ceiling. On that
Ah,
green spot.
she's free roaming.
Yeah,
You have to
that's a
catch
male
her.
group. So getting in, because he's the one I want. I've got another one here, another male here, but I'm gonna say he's not old enough, so I prefer to try that male at the top. So let's grab her first and see how she is. Because she really, really is dopey, this one. Come on, babe. Come on. Come on. This one really, really is dopey. Come on, honey. Come on. See what I say? Really, really is. Her back feet, her pads and her feet they're just not working properly.
Okay.
So I'm afraid that if he mounts her, she'll just fall.
She will drop. Yeah.
I wasn't going to pair this one. I have another dead leaf that I was going to use. I was just going to keep this one as a pet. But we'll see. Because I have. Okay. Good catch. Do you want an ass squash roach? Because I've just stood on it. Yeah. Yeah. What's this? What's this? Yeah. You want it? Good girl.
That was very gentle. Oops.
That's generally how they are when I'm very highly confident that.
Oh.
Yeah. You see that? She just fell off. She just leant back and fell off. I don't even know where that camera's pointing now, so I'm going to have to check that in a second. One sec. Come here, on me. On here. You stay on here. It's not as... I've got a mantis that got fear of heights. Right. Let me see. You have to tell me when... Can you see her? There?
Kinda, yeah.
Pretty difficult, isn't it, with her being brown?
You can see her.
But that's... I don't know. She's totally dopey. I don't know why. She didn't even have a bad molt or anything.
Weird.
But as you saw, she's really gentle. She's...
Yeah, it's a bit different than the previous one.
Yeah. I mean, they are quite classy species anyway. That male up there, though, he's not eaten for as well. I've not fed him for about 6 weeks, so I don't know what he's eating. Must be spiders. Oh, elephants escaped. This is a fun pack. Now you're free roaming mantis. You're in a 3 meter tall room. Getting them. They go for walkabouts. A few up here. There's a few different mantis up here that are just wandering around. So I'll have to get up here now.
Don't fall down.
Yeah, what's the point? Go on, mate. Now then you call it dead leaf. You don't have to do that. Here I am. Here, get on there. Get on there. I'm going to be very trusting now. Here you go. Put these ladders back. Oh. Not everyone. Let's get ladders out. Superb. What are we doing? Can we see if you're hungry? You hungry? Well, nice. No. No. Okay. What about this? You want a bit of this? Go on. Go on. Same scenario.
And now we wait.
Same scenario, but I'm pretty confident that she couldn't grab him if she wanted to. The only thing that bothers me now is whether he would grab her. He seems more into it than the last two. Are you going to walk past her? Oh, finally.
he's looking at her.
You see that? He just sort of suddenly said, oh, there's a mantis there. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. No, don't look at me. Look at her. Oh, seriously, dude? Get your leg out of a dinner. She'll have you. She won't. She won't have you. Oh, look at that. She can't even stand up. She's really struggling, this one. Really struggling. I'm not even sure she'd be able to lay an egg. That's the other day. I'm more concerned about her welfare than... She might be okay, though. I mean, she lives in a tank on my desk at the moment, with her being broken, so I can keep an eye on it. So I'm I don't know what he's doing at all. Are you going to mount her? No, no. Seriously, no. No, this is going to fail as well because he can't be bothered. He can't be bothered with sexy time. Then you mate, what's that? What's that? Look. Oh, do you know she's broken? You don't want her. Eh? Do you know she's broken? Come on, honey. Is that what it is? Do you know? Yeah, that's like... Dude. Ow. Really? I can't do anything more than actually put it in for you. Come on. Oh, she's... no, it's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Do you want to go back? Come on. Right there. They're not going to happen. Go on, go up there somewhere, wherever you was. Go on, yeah, go up there. Go on, bye. This is not going to happen.
No.
She's too unstable. I feel a bit... She's fell off the log like 3 times or something.
Yeah, it's a bit sad.
Really gripping my finger there because she's frightened of falling. There. Yeah.
Maybe it's for the best to not breed her.
Yeah, she's just going to stay a pet. I think she's going to get a name and stay a pet.
Yeah.
All I can say is what I'll do in 2 or 3 days is probably try and breed those coxalis again.
Okay.
I'll have to see what happens. Because, like I said, sometimes, like, she's maybe not been ready, old enough. She may have not eaten enough because they like to be a certain sort of rotundness before they consider mating. And the male is very skittish, so I'm going to have to play with him. What I'll do, I'll get him out of my desk for a day and let him explore and play with him. He'll get his confidence up.
That really helps.
It really helps, yeah. It gets his confidence up.
Okay.
So I've got ones here that are out all the time, and they're just so cheeky because they've got loads of confidence.
Nice.
But the ones that you don't play with, if you don't handle them, they become very skittish. So when you handle them a lot, they chill out like this. Like I said, this is a pet now. And you saw how gentle she is.
Yeah.
And that's just because she knows it's me. And yet people say it's stupid. But I think otherwise. I don't think they are stupid. I think they're quite smart, to be honest.
People always say don't handle inverts and all that stuff because it's bad and it will stress out your animal and blah blah blah. And you're saying something totally different.
I think it depends on the invert, doesn't it?
You can't do it with spiders. It will stress them out. It has no benefits.
Well, I say if it stresses them out, don't do it. But as obvious you can see, this girl's not stressed out. The mantis actually want to climb on you, so that's a bit of a difference. They actually want contact with you.
Yeah, when a spider feels your body heat, they don't want to climb on you. They see you as a threat.
But that's it. I mean, these are not frightened of anything, so they don't give a damn.
Yeah. Well, fine.
There's plenty of other inverts and other reasons why. I mean, like, don't play with assassin bugs. Don't play with scorpions. These things bite and sting. Don't do it. You know, it's a stupid thing to do in the first place. Tarantulas, I can't stand it when. I mean, they'll stop handling them. But if they're crawling out the box, you put her hand there and push them back in.
Yeah, I do the same.
So she's not actually picking them up or chasing them around to hold them. It's just a case of if they're coming out. We had one come out when I took photographs yesterday on this piece of wood, the blue one, and that climbed onto the wood itself. It came out of the bowl we have it in. It came out of that, climbed onto the wood, and sat on the wood here. I just took advantage and took some photographs of it. So getting it back was fun.
Probably.
The versicolors are pretty fast.
And they jump.
And they jump, yeah. So getting it back was a bit of a pain. I did it in the end, believe it or not. I got it back.
And it didn't jump on you?
No, I dropped the brush.
Shame.
I got the paintbrush. I went like that in front of it, and it climbed on the paintbrush. And then I lifted it over into its tank, and it started running up the paintbrush, so I just dropped it.
Yeah, I was going to say, you dropped the paintbrush. Yeah.
I dropped the paintbrush, the spider, everything. I did it all in one sweet move. I dropped the paintbrush, then the spider. I got the lid on before it even knew what was happening. So, yeah. But many inverts, I think they are right. You do stress them out. You can physically see it on a lot of them because they want to hide when you touch them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like even things like isopods and that. If you go to pick an isopod up, they're not willing to come to you. They want to run off. They want to bury. They want to hide. So that tells me they don't want to be picked up. You know, some species will, like if you put your hand down, they will crawl on your fingers. They're not afraid of being on you, but they don't want to be grabbed and picked up like that. I find that with my, I've got giant millipede as well, and that doesn't like being picked up, but it doesn't mind crawling on you. You know, as long as it's in charge and you're not, it's fine. What are you doing?
Just sitting.
I don't know what she's doing there. She's just sitting there with a cockroach between her hands, just
chilling,
staring at it. Come on, what's this? No, can I have it? No, all right, you eat it. She's totally dopey. And I got a frog in my throat.
From what I can see, it's just a dead mantis on your hand right now.
Yeah.
Is she still alive?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, fine.
But they do have this habit of playing dead. There we go. Woke her up now.
Okay.
But yeah, she's absolutely fine. It's just sometimes they'll just pause and go completely still, dead leaves. Sometimes they'll do it like a death curl and fall on the back.
Okay.
And you can look in a tank and go, oh, it's died. And all of a sudden it just flips over and springs back to life.
Weirdos.
Because the natural defense, the mimicry, is to, like, they're in a tree or whatever, is to just fall to the ground.
Yeah, same as
it's curl up and stay still.
Same as my leaf insects. When you touch them, they just drop.
Exactly the same. In fact, it doesn't look much difference if you look at the back of each under the colour. It's still got that shape with the pronotum and the abdominal wing structure.
Yeah.
It's a similar, very, very similar shape. She's actually stuffing her face there. She's eating. But with this one being out most of the time, just on my desk, she's really, really, really placid. Look, doesn't care.
Oh.
Doesn't care at all. Not a jot. Still eating. I think that's when they turn into pets. Yeah, me happy with that. Oh, good girl. And that's when it becomes like I can't turn around. Come here, babe. Come here. Don't tap at me. But yeah, I think that's when they become a pet rather than just. I never think when they say, "Are you a keeper?" and I'm not really a keeper. I'm more of a pet owner, I think, because a lot of them are pets. I generally what I'll do is when I've bred them, I've paired them, and they've done the thing. The rest of their life, they will become pets.
Yeah.
So I'll let them crawl all over me. I'll let them go on my desk. I'll buy them a plant. They get a retirement plant, basically. They literally go out to the supermarket, buy the first plant that I think suits them, and bring it back and give it them. And that's it. And then they spend the rest of the days on that plant normally. So, yeah, they don't get a bad life. They don't get stuffed in a tank or in a jar or whatever.
No, that's nice.
Which is, I mean, I can literally put this on here now, put her on it, and leave her there for the rest of the day and put her back at midnight. And she wouldn't go anywhere. Absolutely no. Well, she might roll off it a few times, then get back on. I've got one there now watching us, right next to us. She's been there for weeks, just on that plant. She's laid a new beaker on it. She eats on it. She drinks on it. She sleeps on it. So, yeah, can't fault her.
Are there species that will wander around?
Males of most species will, but females tend to sort of pick a plant and stick to it.
Okay.
And last night I came back in here about midnight, and on my computer chair there was a Mantis male on the seat, just staring up at me. Now he normally lives in a plant in the window, but they tend to fly around at night. I think that is looking for a mate, basically. Which concerns me about the male for this species because he's never flown around at night. He's about the only male I can trust to be out. So he's just up there. He's gone back up where he lives. And that's it. He won't move now.
Okay.
Now, I've not fed him for a good 6 weeks. And he didn't want to eat. So, leave him to it, I suppose. You enjoying that? Look like you are. Yeah.
Well,
Cheers.
I need to play around with my Mantis more then.
Yeah. Needs to handle them more, much more. You don't have to handle the cryptics as much.
They are very fast and skittish.
I
noticed.
Can be. I
But they are,
as well. If you handle them, they will.
but they are still very small.
I think yours are about this size, to be honest. Come here, mate. Where are you, dude? Come on. Yeah. I think yours are about that size, aren't they?
Kinda. I think maybe a bit smaller.
You think?
Not sure. Maybe a bit smaller or the same size. How big do they get?
Not very big. About 2.5 inch. So we'll see. About that big. Can you see that?
Okay.
See that
No, I can't.
That big.
Okay.
Yeah, I have this problem here because I'm the screen is nowhere near me. Absolutely nowhere near me. So I'm just guessing or I'm pointing things. So you have to tell me. You have to say, "You dozy dickhead, it's the other side," or something or whatever, because it's completely different. Right, I'm going to give up because
this was a failure. We are very disappointed.
So I'm going to give it a few days. Then I have to remember to put the heat mats back on because now it's freezing. Yeah, I'm going to give it a few more days. Let them get up with it.
Are you going to stream it again, or?
Yeah, I might do. I'll de-skittify him because it's him I'm more worried about than her. I'll throw her another roach so she'll get a bit fatter. Him, I'll try and de-skittify by playing with him. I'll let him wander around the screen and whatnot, and he should be a little less nervous.
Okay.
The next time, but she didn't appear ready. Not him. It was her. Definitely her. She didn't appear ready. And the male of these live quite a long time, or they can do, desiccata. So it's a bit of a hit and miss. Well, not a hit and miss, but it's a bit. It's a lot longer before you can actually pair them. I thought these was ready. He should definitely be ready. He's been adult since July, I think.
Okay.
Maybe this one was a little later, so I think she needs a bit longer. But I have well, it wouldn't be this one that I would pair anyway next time.
Yeah.
I just thought it might be worth a try.
Trying. Yeah. Oops. Well,
but it's not a big deal. Right, yeah, I'm going to call it, unless you've got anything else you want to ask. That I can't show you because they're not going to do anything.
No. This was very disappointing.
You
failed.
Yeah, it's more disappointing for me.
Right. Oh well, better luck.
Yeah, I've got to wait and do it again, so I have to replan when my nymphs are going to arrive, etc. So, talking of which, no, I thought I had a new thatching. Then that would have made it a little better, wouldn't it? The new thatching, but it's not hatching, so It's me being daft.
Another disappointment.
Yeah, it's. I tell you what, this week has just been disappointment after disappointment. I have, with the weather especially, because I've had a few bad molts because of the weather,
Oh, that's shit.
which has been awful because it's really messed me up, and I've ended up with, like, especially like the Sphodromantis, I've ended up with all males and no females.
I hope you will find one.
Really, really annoying me at the moment. And some are ready and some shouldn't be. Some are. It's just been a lot of messing about. It killed off most of my spiders, my jumping spiders.
What?
Because it got to 38 degrees in here on one day, and I think 36 the day after.
Jeez.
And I was really struggling to keep up with the humidity for them. It was just drying everything out constantly. So I was all day for 2 days, like on maintenance watch. And like I say, jumping spiders took the fall. Like they're the ones that got the highest rate of murder.
Are all the babies gone? Or
the jumping spiders? No, I have some left. But they took a heavy hit. And I didn't lose a single mantis nymph from that last hatching.
Okay.
There's still 114 of them sat on my shelf. So, which I have to feed very shortly. Right. I'm going to get off.
Okie dokie.
And get on with what the other millions of things I have to do. You can stay there. You can stay there. Right. So, thanks, Shady.
Yeah, I guess I didn't have a choice.
Sure you didn't. No. But at least you turned up on a stream. Is this the first time?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Well, there you go then. It's not that bad, is it?
It was okay, I guess.
It's okay. God, you was a kid. Right, anyway. Let's wrap it up. Thanks for actually turning up. And thanks for anybody else who turned up. I wasn't expecting anybody to turn up because this was just like an informal chat and hopefully sexy time for Mantis that didn't happen. But, if anyone did turn up, cheers. And we'll see you next time. Ta-da.
Toodaloo.